Man United won, West Ham won. We share the spoils. We share the spoils of war. And I know some people are here for the crash out. You're here for all that stuff. You're here for me to go mad, cussing out the manager, saying I need change, talking about this, talking about that. Well, you're not going to get it. You're not getting it, bro, because I know what I'm looking at. I'm looking at phase one, blood. Phase one. You lot going to say, where's your standards, KG? Brother, I know where we are. It's not complete. There's work to be done. And I'm going to give these lot time. Simple as that. Let me get into this. I'll speak to you later, my bro. Let's go.
It's that time when he drops that.
Who are you on? Your club!
I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Oi, what's going on right now? Do me a favor. If you like me or you're disappointing me and what I'm on, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That's how we move forward. But let's talk about it. First thing deep, let's not waste time. We're talking about the man. Dalot. I'm going to start with some positives. I'll bring him the negatives, but Dalot's performance today was a good one. Going forward, he was a threat. He was everywhere. He played well today. Like, obviously, Man United wasn't incredible. They weren't incredible, but they were just okay, done okay. And they needed to be better. They need to be more clinical, but you can't blame Dalot. You can't mark Dalot with that brush. Started actively. You saw him up and down the wing, really trying to impose himself on the game. It doesn't go his way, though. Dalot doesn't he gets the goal, good touch, nice finish. And you're thinking, oh, Man United should be able to build from this. But we don't. We don't really build from this. We went on fire, and there's different players you can probably point at and say it's because of you we didn't get that. You could probably argue that case, but again, Dalot, well done, good game from you. Wan-Bissaka played like he came to Man United on a glide. I don't know if Sancho, Rashford, and them man spoke to him and said, "Hey, we can't do anything, but I need you to rise up a big performance." Because that performance, it was almost like, why did you sell me? Why did you sell me? And obviously, I'm seeing like loads of, West Ham players after like interviews and stuff. They're the happier of the two sides. But Wan-Bissaka, man, was he the difference? Should have been sent off. Should have been sent off because there's a yellow card before, and then there was another one, that they waved play on, which I didn't think was fair. I honestly didn't think was fair, but it is where it is. It's gonna go your way, might not go your way. The referee, probably talk about it later. But Wan-Bissaka, he had me thinking, man, there was some little last-ditch tackle. Wan-Bissaka was good today, Actually, probably the man of the match, if we're being fair. Definitely the man of the match. Wan-Bissaka was on everything. Yeah, I think if they didn't have him, we could have been okay, but it is what it is. We move on. We need to talk about our players, the attacking players, and I'll start with Mbeumo's. Mbeumo is not firing the way he once was. Definitely, like, there's a downturn in the form, downturn in performances. It just hasn't been good. The last two games from Mbeumo has not been up to par at all. He has to be like a talisman type for us, and he's not being. You talk about missing a player when he goes to AFCON, but these ain't performances that you're missing. Now, I know that he helps us a lot, but, man, I've not seen the Mbeumo that won the Player of the Month. I haven't seen that guy in a little bit. So Mbeumo in his next game, he really needs to deliver. You want to beat a team that's that low down the league and stuff. You do want to get the victory, but they're not clinical, man. Mbeumo, missed passes, not getting the ball to where it needs to go. Yeah, we need to do better. We move. Another player that I have to call out. Maybe I'm gonna do two players in the fourth thing deep. We got to talk about Amad and Bruno. I'll start with Bruno. Bruno, I mean, when Bruno stuff goes his way, it's brilliant. But when it doesn't, it's lazy, it's slow, it's lethargic, it's not well thought out. It's just Bruno has a chance, 2 chances in the game. One is very difficult, but he has to on target at least, Bruno. And I'm not getting that really. Like sometimes, some lethargic passes as well. And you know what? When it works, it's brilliant. But when it doesn't, it just looks so bad. Bruno has to do better. He has to do better. Certain times, that's when the captain has to pull it out for us and do something. Another player that I'm going to criticize right now is the likes of Amad. The take-ons and just being, yes, he was involved in today. Like, he was involved, but I think he can get at his man more. And we're not getting it. Like him and Mbeumo, a lot of the team not finding each other, really not finding each other, which is it's tough. It's tough, not good enough. And I know they can do better. They have to raise their game. We're gonna need players like that to win games like this. But yeah. Fifth and final thing, deep. A lot of people want me to talk about Cunha. Cunha, I would say, where's Cunha at in his development? I need a goal. I need GA in the next game from Cunha. Simple. I need GA. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, because the games have been okay. The games have been okay, but just not good enough. You know what I mean? Like, he's not been. I needed him to show up today, and he wasn't there really. And some of the runs we're missing, we're not really seeing all of the things that he's trying to do, but it doesn't excuse him. Our signings didn't show up at all. That's the truth of it. Our signings didn't show up today. Mbeumo didn't show up. Cunha. And we're more so looking for something from him, really. And I'm talking affecting the game. Yeah, good touches here and there, but you're the 10. We need you in there giving GA. Like, if not, then impact the game in another way. And we're not seeing the impact. We're not. Now, we have to play you into form for it to work out. Some people already Omin and Arin. I'm gonna believe that you're gonna turn it around, but I could never put you on fraud watch because it's too soon. But I need more. I need more, Cunha, especially when them man leave. I need more. But yeah, Man United, blunt. Anyway, I don't know what's happened to my camera. I'm just gonna switch to the other one. There you go. I'm gonna switch to this one. You know what? I'm gonna switch to FaceTime. There you go. Because my camera just tried to take the liberties at the end. Listen, people, that's it, innit? Hit like, hit subscribe. I'm out of here. What the hell happened? Peace.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Ooh, look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG done. Better take it when he drops that. Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb.
Who are you on? Your club!
I said drop a bomb, Dad.